Yeah. I can see your mat, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so let's begin. Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together, start rubbing them together, and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Let's inhale as the head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as the head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Good. Stop the practice. Now interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up and slightly back. Good. Release your arms, right hand on the left knee and twist back. And come back to the center, interlock your fingers together again, extend your arms up and slightly back. And then release your arms, right hand on the left knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk your hands forward and place the forehead, nose or chin on the floor. Yes. Slowly walk the hands back. Now place the hand flat on the floor next to you. Extend the other hand up and look up at the ceiling. Yeah. Good. Let's come back and then the same thing on the other side. And come back. Good. Now come on all fours, hands and knees on the floor. And let's start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Yes. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve the back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position. Start your wrist stretches. You're going to turn the hands around until they face you.
Pragya, 1 second, I'll just open.
Yeah. And then finally stop with both hands facing you and start to rock back and forth and side to side. Yes, good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up off of the floor. Come on your toes, lift your heels up and try and push the tailbone up. Yeah, good. Yes, and then try to straighten the legs also and try to keep on lengthening the back. It's almost like giving yourself a good stretch. And then you're going to step forward in Uttanasana. Keep your hands far from your toes so that your torso has enough space to lengthen out. Make sure the outer edges of your feet are parallel to each other. And then again, let's place the hands on the floor and step back. And once again, you're going to roll the thighs in and lift your heels up, trying to lengthen the torso. Yes. Try and push the shoulders away from the ears, widening the shoulders. Good. And then let's step forward into Uttanasana once again. Keep your hands away from your toes. Yeah, but tighten the thighs, you know. So you're going to roll the thighs in and push them back, widening the back of the knees, widening your hamstrings. Good. And then place your hands on the waist and come up. Okay, now grab your blocks and let's get into like the Trikonasana, all the standing postures. Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to place each one block behind each leg. So you're going to take the legs wide apart for Trikonasana. Yeah. Good. Let's turn the right foot out. Inhale, take your hands up. Yeah. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now extend your hand to the right side, the right hand to the right side. Place the hand flat on this block. Yes. Push down into the block as you lift the left hand up. Yeah. Keep rolling the right thigh inwards. Yeah. Push the hips forward also, always opening up the hips. Good. Let's come up and let's take the right leg in and the left leg out. Make sure the heel of the left foot is in line with the center of the right foot. In the center. Good. Now inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now extend to the left. Place your left hand on this block and take the right hand up. Good. Yes. Press both feet down. Roll the left thigh in. Tighten the right thigh. Good. And come up. Now hands on the waist. Now left leg in, right leg out. And yeah, I think the distance is fine. But if you want, you could extend a little bit more for your Virbhadrasana.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. And now bend the right leg and sink down. Yes. So here again, focus on the hip. Push the hips forward. Take your left hand slightly up. Left hand slightly. Yeah. Yes. And then sink down. Press the left foot into the floor. Good. Straighten up. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to bring the right leg in and left leg out. Yeah, and then bend the left leg and sink down. So again, tighten the left thigh, right thigh. Sink the left thigh down. Okay, refrain from leaning forward. You're leaning forward like this. Yes, like that. Good. Stay, stay. Hold. Good. And then let's come back. Now hands on the waist. Now let's come into the Parshva Konasana. So you're going to bring the left leg in, right leg goes out. Yeah. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now come into your warrior 2 first. And then place your right hand on top of this block and extend the left hand out. Yes, keep the chest open. Very nice, yeah. And keep pushing the hips forward. Good. Now from here, come into Trikonasana. So left hand goes up and then straighten the leg in Trikonasana. Good. And you'll be able to go a little further down since you've done so many of the asanas. So you'll be able to, yeah, sink down a little bit more. Good. Your torso is really straight. That looks very nice. Very nice. Good. Come up. Now let's take the right leg in, left leg out. Yeah. And again, extend the arms out, bend the left knee. Warrior 2 first, and then place your hand on that block, extend the right hand out. Yes, keep pushing the hip forward. Press the right foot down flat. Good. Now from here we're going to come into Trikonasana, so take the right hand up and straighten the left leg. Yeah. Good. And come up and hands down. Now take both legs straight ahead, like keep the toes pointing forward, and you're going to bend forward in Paduttanasana, Prasarita Paduttanasana. So you're going to bend forward, and when you're about parallel to the floor, you can place your hands on the floor. Keep looking straight ahead. Here also you're trying to get the chest forward so that the shoulders can like kind of roll back and widen the upper body. Good. And then come up, hands on the waist, and come up. Okay, walk in slightly. Let's do the goddess pose also. So slightly you're going to walk in. Yeah. And then you're going to turn the right foot out and then the left foot out also. So it's like in Warrior 2 we have both legs out. Yeah. I mean one leg out. Here we have both legs. Now, take your hands up. Bend and sink down. Yes. Stay here. Keep pushing the hips forward. Press the feet down into the floor. Good. Good. And then come up, hands down, and walk the legs in. Good. Good. Okay. Now let's have a seat. Grab your belt also.
I just don't have my chair with me.
Yeah, that's fine. Today we don't need a chair. Okay. So now take one block and you're going to come into Janushirshasana. So you're going to bring the left leg in and take the right leg out, and the foot is propped up on that block. Yeah. Good. Now, use your belt and place it around your foot. Good. Yes. And now, you're going to start to lean forward as much as is comfortable. Okay? So, bend your elbows and pull the chest forward. Remember, it's like you're pushing the knee down to the floor and you're just lengthening the back. Pull the toes in. The right toe should be pulled in. Yes. Back should be straight. Actually, I think you can hold you hold the foot? Are you able to hold it? Yeah, so go ahead and hold the foot. Okay, so now what you want to do is, once you hold the foot, try to push the thigh down. Look straight ahead and try and get the chest closer to the foot. So imagine that, like you're bringing the chest forward, not just bending down. Good. Okay, come up. And now the same thing on the other side. Yes. And reach forward, keep the back straight initially. And then try and get the chest forward. Roll the shoulders back. Good. And then come back. Now take both feet up on the block. And you can keep your feet slightly apart also. In fact, if you have two blocks, you can place the blocks on the edge of the mat, you know, and then place one foot on each block so that the feet are wide. Yes, good. And then straighten the back, and then with a straight back, reach forward, hold the outer edges of your feet. Yes. Pull the feet in closer to you and bring the chest forward. The abdomen comes forward anyways. It's the chest that you have to lengthen. Roll the thighs in. Good. Good. And then come up. And then bring your feet together in Baddha Konasana. Keep your back straight. Okay. Now, you're going to take your left hand, hold the right ankle with the left hand, and turn back. Take the right hand back and twist back. Yes. So you're pushing down into the floor with the right hand and lifting the sternum up and twisting back. And then come back. And then right hand on the left ankle and then twist back. Good. And then come back. Okay. Now, take one block and we're going to come into Veer Asana. Okay. So you take a block for your to sit on and bring the block between your feet. Roll the calves out, and then shin come sink down on the block. Yeah. Now make sure the feet are pointed back, all 10 toes pushed down. Yeah, keep the back straight. And make sure your knees are together, so the thighs are also together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now interlock your fingers together, extend your arms up. And keep lifting yourself up. And notice that when you lift yourself up, it's almost like the hips are pushing down into the block even more. So you want to push down into the block as you lift up. Now, release your arms, left hand on the right knee and twist back. So try and place the right, okay. So if the right hand doesn't reach the floor, take a block. Yes, and then press your hand into that block as you twist back. Good, and then come back. Now let's go in the other direction. Yeah, so first you're going to interlock the fingers and extend the arms up. Then release, right hand on the left knee and twist. Good, and then come back. Okay, now come off of this block and so now what you're going to do is you're going to lie down in Shavasana, but you're going to prop your knees up on the block. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm placing the blocks at an angle, and when I lie down, my the back of my thighs should rest on that block. Yeah, it should feel comfortable to you. So there's a little bit of like a height, yeah. Yes, and then relax, close your eyes. Then hands by your side. You can even place something soft under your head if you want. And rest.